Okay everyone, change of scenery at the start of this video. We're at our neighbour's house, Andreas. Our neighbour Andreas's house, I should say. He's got a problem with the boards. Some of them are curling, the edges are curling up, so we're screwing them down, as you can see here. Yeah. And here. They're just, yeah. So it makes it a bit of a trip hazard, really. But also another problem he has is the room under here. Just for gas bottles and things, but apparently when it rains it gets really wet, and either side of these, this is the structure of this balcony, either side of this had a crack along there and there, and I'll see someone's been here and tried to seal it anyway with some form of product, as you can see. But you see these two aren't cracked either side, yeah, but these two had big cracks either side, which could let water in, yeah, which doesn't help. But this is my concern. There's a big gap right around the edge of these tiles, so water could get in here. You don't know where it's going in there, so I'm going to go and get some mastic, not silicone. Silicone's not good for outdoor waterproofing. Someone has silicone this before by the looks of it. Not silicone, but mastic, proper waterproofing mastic, and we'll re-seal this, and we'll seal these joints here, and then put the board back. No problem. So there we go. I've sealed this edge here, which I thought was the main problem, and then just anywhere else there could be a crack in the concrete or whatever, we've resealed all that up as well. So now just put all the boards back on. Hi everyone. So this morning I'm off to Cindy's because she has a guy there who's doing all the plumbing for her, and he's reached out to me. He needs a bit of help basically because some of the stuff he needs to do is beyond plumbing. So I need to make a cabinet for the sink, and I need to do some groundworks as well, which he's not particularly, you know, it's not within his skill range, put it that way. So I'm going to dash over there and give him a hand basically. So here we are, we're here with Cindy's volunteer, who wishes to remain anonymous. We have, she wants a toilet here, and before that happens we have to get this pipe into there. For me, really easy. For a trained and experienced plumber, it's not their job. This is groundworks, not plumbing. So he reached out to me to give him a hand. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a hole through here somewhere, stick a pipe out and get it into that tank over there. No problem. Okay, just to briefly show you, when you're setting out pipelines for groundworks, basically you need to put your bends where they where they need to be, where you want them to be. Yeah, I'm dubbing or voicing over this because the wind noise was horrific. So yeah, I'm just talking over basically what I said on the video anyway. So you've got another bend here, which is set at the right angle to come through the wall. Yeah, so we need to measure that distance there, and then this pipeline goes along very close to this rock here, and then on the same line, the bank here, we probably have to dig it away because, well, we haven't got any more bends. So if we dig the rest of this bank away, and then the tank can go with a 45-degree bend on the end straight into the septic tank. It's all got a decent fall on it. Yeah, so that's what we're going to have to do. And I don't know what I'm talking about now, but there you go. Yeah, and then we know once that tank, once the pipe is set, we know the distance to measure between the two bends. We can measure it and cut that, and that's it. Job done. So yeah, it's basically best to just make it all up above ground before you actually bury anything or cut anything. So I've cut the pipe to length, and I've been using my angle grinder with a tile cutting blade on, which is the best for cutting plastic, and made a chamfer on here so we can get basically the bend that on the other end. The bend then will push into that a lot easier with the chamfer on. So we've got a 90 bend now for the toilet and a waste pipe. We had a Y, so I'm going to gone down there and probably put the shower tray down there, and we'll continue it here, and probably the sink will be against the wall here, which it makes most sense to do it that way because you can't get a shower tray, you've got this big slab of granite, etc. So the sink here, shower down there somewhere, and toilet here. And if we look outside, it's really windy. We have the waste going to a new soakaway we're going to dig over there, and then the waste goes along here and into the septic tank, which will be a wormery thing, whatever Cindy calls it. Just needs a concrete lid on it and maybe an access hatch as well. But yeah, it's all going to work well. So that's plumbed in basically, so you could poo in here now, or wee in there, and it'll come out in the tank, and there's a nice fall on it. It's all good. Cool. So yeah, next thing, we're just going to move this stone here and put a little piece of pipe on the end of here to here with a bend on it and an upright for the sink. So struggling to get this piece of rock out here, so we can basically run the waste pipe from here up against the wall, because it doesn't want to be out in the middle of the room basically. So he's definitely going to come out. So while we're here at Cindy's, also going to knock her up a quick sink unit, because she needs the plumber guy here needs somewhere to put a sink. He just can't hover in midair. So yeah, I'll make a quick sink unit, and then he can plumb it in. So there we go, sink cabinet made, sink fitted. Just need the plumber now to obviously fit everything, but yeah, it's all there, and yeah, job done. So there we go, that's all filled in and gravelled up. Now I've been persuaded to put concrete over the top of this now, and then I'll be going home. All good. So there we are, a bit of concrete floor put in, and I think we nearly killed the plumber. I don't think he's ever seen a wheelbarrow before in his life, but yep, there we go, all ready for him now. He's going to put the water pipe in through the back here. He can put the toilet on there, and this is for the sink here, and this one here will be for the shower, but this has got to be filled in yet. So at least we can get a toilet working. So here's the results of a small fire that we had near Orca. As you can see, everything's black. So, Max. So we've had a complaint from chicken management, and we need to rearrange the roost apparently. What's the problem?
Right, the problem is we're having Susie cockerel and a couple of the others are nesting or roosting up here at night. Mm-hmm. And I believe it's because this is too close to the wall, so they can't stick their bums over it very well.
So you want to move this one along a bit?
No, it needs to come out into the middle of the thing a bit, probably by a good foot, to give them a chance to get their bums over.
And all the rest is alright?
I think that one can come out a little bit more as well.
And this one?
Yeah, may as well all bring them in.
Okay.
Okay.
So there we go, quick spruce up and yeah, change of things. So we've just put this further away from the wall. This one, well, all of them further away from the wall because we think the bums are touching the walls and they're not comfortable with it. So a lot of them, like we've had 6 chickens on here, which is a bit of a crown. So now it's all spruce, give it a bit of a spruce up as well, a bit of a clean up of all around. New sand in the bottom, as you saw, and clouds of dust. And put the ladder back and yeah, all good. So there you go. Now we can make room for the chicken that keeps making a fuss outside that wants to come in. It's Ginger.
Come on.
Oh, she's broody, look.
Very broody.
Very broody. Look at the state of you. You want to go in there, do you?
She wants to go in that one. Oh no, she'll come out of there. She's been in the other one for...
Yeah. You having that? Hey? You haven't got any eggs, you daft thing.
There's all my little chooks waiting. Come on then. Always like to stand right in the way. Exactly where to go. Meg always jumps in first. Right, now we need to try to get this in there. It's like a frenzy. Oops, it's all stuck in. Come on, chicks, here you go. Hard to do this one-handed. They all get. And some over there for the chicks. Okay, I'm down here picking some blackberries. Excuse the train just gone by in the background. As you can see, we've got plenty. So what I do, I come down here every 3 or 4 days and pick a few. But there's lots that I can't reach, so there's going to be plenty for all the birds and everybody. But yeah, I'm really hoping that I can get a nice lot of blackberries this year. And then also, we've got a few pears as well coming through. And hopefully I can do something with those later. Okay guys, so there we have it. This is the moment of truth. Table's all done. We have 3 sets of balls. Because of a certain series of events. We have a set from Gerhard, sent us a set. Thank you very much for that. They're awesome. And we have another set from Tony and Nikki, who picked us up a set in a market in Dublin, I do believe. And the final set from one of our subscribers, Matty. So thanks guys. Now we've got 3 sets, just like I said, by a strange sequence of events. So let's have a game of pool. So here we go, in the echoey pool hall. I want the toss for the break. Hang on a minute.
I doubt I'll win again. So, in the end, Ange beat me 3-1. Sorry, 2-1. You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life. Never beat your wife at pool, guys. Let's go and see what she's doing in the kitchen. Hey you. What are we brewing up today?
Alchemy.
Alchemy.
I'm going to do, because I've seen that I picked some blackberries. Well, these are actually ones that I froze a couple of days ago, so I've picked some more fresh ones. And what I'm going to do is leave them soak for a bit, and then put them on here and they get frozen.
So what's the cracking now?
Right, well, like I said, I'm just mixing up the crumble mix.
Yeah.
So I'm just using olive oil.
Instead of?
Butter.
Okay.
Just to get it a bit lumpy.
Where did you get the olive oil from?
Oh, I don't know, it's, you know.
Oh, is that our own extra virgin olive oil?
Yes.
So how do you know the consistency of this is right?
Well, it looks like crumble.
Okay, is that your technical explanation?
Well, there's no technical explanation. It's just you know me and my. I'll use the word cooking in a very loose term.
Throwing stuff together.
Yeah, that's more like it. It's sort of. But it starts to get little lumpy bits as it all starts to bind together. So. And obviously olive oil's nice and healthy to go with the sugar and fruit and everything.
Nearly there, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just a more. So we have our pears. So I'm just going to do splodges of these in a minute. I'll do like a layering. Oh, they smell lovely. And bear in mind, these have been in here for a year, so I don't know, would you like to try one, darling?
Oh my god.
Good, aren't they? So they're quite sweet, aren't they, the pears?
Yeah, very sweet. But very, like you taste the cinnamon and...
Hence the spiced pears.
Do you need to put that much juicy stuff in?
Yeah, I'm going to put all the juicy stuff in.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I might even make some custard. Juicy custard then.
Just weather for it.
There's never a wrong time to have crumble and custard. Right, did you want to drink some of the juice?
No. You took a bit of that juice out, didn't you? Tell everyone.
Yes. Showing your age now. Get more fun here in a minute. There we go. And that will go in the oven. Not yet though. At about, let's say about 180 until it's cooked.
Just a quick shot of some of what the pigs are getting tonight. So Hokkaido pumpkins with orange and carrot. and they'll be having their pig nuts soaked in water and
Some of the corn there.
a couple of little vine leaves as well. And some of this stuff that everyone gets apart from the goats, which is basically sweet corn or maize, whatever you want to call it, just boiled up and then mashed to bits. Here we go, moment of truth.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Ooh, bubbly and crumbly. So we need smelly vision. Well done, you. What? Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking with us, and yeah, thanks for all your likes and subscribes. And don't forget, we do the super thanks thing.
Yeah.
Works now, so yeah, just yeah, keep supporting us to keep doing your thing, and we'll try and keep doing our thing as well.
Big thank you for Jackie and Cyril for their little donation for us to get.
Cyril. We know Cyril.
Yeah, to get a tree in Napoleon's memory. So when the weather is more akin to planting trees, we shall find something and plant that. So thank you guys ever such a lot. That really appreciate.
Thanks,
that.
guys. And just something I mentioned a couple of videos back about doing the pond, making a filter and a pump for it. The pump still hasn't arrived, so yeah, it could be pumps and pool balls. Somebody's got a big collection somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Just a quick update, guys. The crumble is bloody handsome.